Miss today if we didn't thank God for the senior pastor of this church. Can we thank God for Pastor Dean and his wife for their leadership? Come on, you can do better than that. Let's give honor to I don't say this lightly. But Pastor Dean is a living legend and has impacted my life. He doesn't even know how. I grew up in a Christian home. I feel like I've been saved since the third trimester of my mom's pregnancy. And growing up in my house, we could not listen to secular music. That's just how my parents were old school. I remember one time I got jacked up side the head because I was listening to Boyz II Men, an old school song. That's the old school song. Said, "I'll make love to you like you want me to." So I'm just singing that song, and all of a sudden, my mama comes in and says, "You do what? Now what you gonna do?" Slapped me upside my head and gave me a whole stack of Christian CDs and put anointing oil all on it. And one of those CDs was the Phillips Craig and Dean CD, and I know Mercy came a running and all that, so I thank God for Pastor Dean, his leadership. Not only that, man, we just met, but I got a feeling, that we're going to be good friends. Can you help me thank God for Pastor Dusty? He's an awesome man of God. Also, I got some heroes in the building. Are there any youth pastors in here? If you're a youth pastor, would you do me a favor, stand up on your feet? If you're a youth pastor in here. Never take your youth pastor for granted. First of all, you need to honor him because it's biblical. Second of all, you need to honor him because you don't know, God might call you to youth ministry. And hear me, you will reap what you sow. That's right. If you act like Chucky in that youth group, you better believe you're going to get some crazy demon-possessed kids in your youth group too. So you better treat them right. I'm honored to be here. I got my homie, my partner in crime, my bodyguard, rolling with me. He's one of our awesome leaders at our student ministry. Give it up for my dude, Preston Woody, who's here with me. I love him, but he's really only here because my beautiful, super duper fine fiance couldn't be here with me tonight. I'm getting married. Get married August 24th here in Dallas. I will show you her picture, but I don't want y'all to get focused off. You'll just be jacked up and you won't even focus on the word. But I'm just going to assume we're family already. We're family. Is that cool? Hey man, that's shocking to some of you because you didn't know chocolate was in your family. Chocolate is in your family. You got a chocolate brother named Robert Dew. Since we're fam, y'all are all invited to the wedding. It's going to be at the Majestic Theater, downtown Dallas, August 24th. It's going to be off the chain. I feel like preaching it here tonight. Can I go straight to the Word of God? It's going to be good. Even though after following Joel, if you're not saved after hearing Joel preach, you just didn't want to. Joel is an awesome man of God. How many enjoyed Pastor Joel last night? But I do believe that this word is going to change your life. How many got a Bible with you? You got a Bible? If you got a Bible, would you wave it in the air like you just do care? Some of y'all Bibles are glowing. Amen. Keep it up there a little bit longer. I'm trying to see where all the saved people are. Amen. I'm just playing. I know the economy is bad right now. Some of you can't afford a Bible. Here's what you have my permission to do. After the service, go to the nearest hotel. Check the second drawer on the right, okay? Still you and Gideon. You need the Word of God. I'm going to help you. If you got a Bible, go to Numbers 11 tonight. Numbers 11. I want to look at verses 1 through 6. How many of you have never heard me preach before? Can I see your hand if you've never heard me preach? Oh Lord, that's everybody, okay? quick disclaimer. There are some preachers who are very quiet, who are very calm, And they want you to be quiet as they stand behind the pulpit to softly pontificate the processes of philosophy, eschatology, and soteriology. And they will consider it out of order for you to say anything while they're sharing what the Lord has put in their heart and spirit. I'm not one of those preachers, okay? I am what you call a holla back preacher, okay? That means you can't sit there and be quiet on me. You gotta say something like, come on with it. You better preach. That was good. What? That was for me. What? That was for you. Okay, any one of those you can use right about now. Just make sure you're verbally engaged today. Numbers 11. Numbers 11. Verses 1 through 6. And then just TiVo, John chapter 6, verses 30 through 35. We'll watch that later. But, Numbers chapter 11, 1 through 6. When you got it, say yeah. Yeah. If you're still looking for it, say hold on. Well, hurry up. Look at what the Word of God says. It says, now when the people complained, it displeased the Lord, for the Lord heard it, and his anger was aroused. So the fire of the Lord burned among them and consumed some in the outskirts of the camp. Then the people cried out to Moses, and when Moses prayed to the Lord, the fire was quenched. So he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord had burned among them. Now the mixed multitude who were among them yielded to intense craving. So the children of Israel also wept again and said, who will give us meat to eat? We remember the fish which we ate freely in Egypt, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our whole being is dried up.